Alright everybody, welcome to the Nintendo Direct. I don't know what's going to be, because I'm trying a new method. I'm going to see if my wireless headset can pick up on Twitch as well, so I don't know how that's going to go. So I'm going to see what it is right now. So let's see what is in store real quick. Alrighty, so everything seems to be working normal, well, aside from the microphone having that high beeps, but there's nothing I can do about that. I was testing it earlier this morning. So, my thoughts for who's gonna get revealed in Smash. My picks: Crash Bandicoot, Doomslayer. I know he's probably deconfirmed, but who cares? I still wished he was in there. He invented first-person shooter. Shantae, Rayman, Jin Kazama or Kazuya Mishima. I really want a goddamn Tekken rep. Another Sonic rep. My picks for Sonic reps: Tails, Chaos, Blaze, or Eggman. Those are my 4 picks. And Dante, I would love to see Dante, as well as Ryu Hayabusa. As for the new stuff that's going to get revealed, I have no idea what's going to get revealed outside of the Smash stuff, as these are all just predictions. I know this one's going to be very slim and unlikely, but Splatoon 3 would be a good one, because Splatoon 2 has been out for a while. I think ever since the launch of the Switch, actually. You'd think they'd be moving on to a 3rd game by now, but surprisingly they haven't. Oh, there we go. Hey, I think it just changed. Hang on, I gotta look again. Okay, so let's put this in full screen. I'm going to switch back to the chat feed window. That way I can read what's going on in the chat. That way it's there. So yeah, I have no idea what's going to go down. Also, I'm using my microphone, my webcam as a microphone, and my headset for audio. I don't know how this is going to work. So, we'll see how this goes. I don't know if it's going to detect anything. But, once it goes live, we'll know. So, I better also do one last thing. Obviously share my Twitch link on whatever that was. Okay, I'm gonna share my Twitch. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna also share this in streaming. That way it's there. I'm gonna share this on Twitter. I'll go to my other accounts. I have 2 RP accounts. For like random purposes. There we go. Let's see what gets revealed, shall we? I'm going to also go in here. I'm going to share this here. I'm going to might as well oh, that's circle promotions. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, those are like my picks. I have no idea. Let's focus on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So again, I honestly have no idea what's going to go down. I'm gonna quote my previous tweet. There we go. Let's. Now we wait as I drink a Mountain Dew Major Melon. So yeah, I have no idea what's going to be included in this direct. I really don't. So I'm gonna see if I can get this Twitch link spread around a little bit further, for obvious reasons. So yeah, you can hear the keyboard. I apologize for that. I might as well even paste Twitch here. Trying to see where else to put it. I'll paste my stream right here. That way I can try to get more people in here. That way we can see what goes down now. Alright. So, like I said, my predictions, I think a Tekken rep would be sufficient. I mean, we already got Street Fighter, we got King of Fighters. It's only fitting if we get like a Tekken rep or Soul Calibur rep. That way it makes Pac-Man not so alone. I do want Shantae, I still want Rayman, I want Crash Bandicoot. Hopefully Doomslayer, because I remembered the one Smash reveal that literally was memed in. But aside from that, we are not worrying about Steve from Minecraft nowadays because he's already in the game. And now, there's also Dante from Devil May Cry, there's Ryu Hayabusa. A lot of people apparently are still hoping for Waluigi, which I already know is not going to happen. Because he's an assist trophy. And also, this will be like the first lengthy Nintendo Direct I've done. So I have no idea what's gonna go down. And I know there's supposedly gonna be Breath of the Wild 2 news. One thing I doubt will happen, but I wish it will, so the Splatoon community can get their limelight again, since, well, the only things we've gotten were like bonus Splatfests for Splatoon. Would be a third entry, but I don't know how they're gonna do that, so like I said, it's a very, 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 very slim chance. It's a very slim chance, if you ask me. So yeah, I don't know who's gonna get revealed. So we'll see who gets revealed, because I sure am curious to know who gets revealed. let's see here. I might as well share it in the off topic as well for the Death Battle server, since I want to get my stream spread around and such. So yeah, I think I should do that. Let's see here. So we're going to put it in that one. I should also put it in that one server that I'm in as well once I find it again. Okay, so I think that's all of it. Let's see here. Let's go back to the thing. Okay, so I still hope for Doomslayer. I already know Jonesy and Master Chief are deconfirmed. Thank fuck not Master Chief. Though it upsets the Halo fans that Master Chief's deconfirmed. I am grateful because Fortnite's not a game that I play casually. Well, I play it casually, but do I enjoy myself? No, I torture myself with it because it's insanity breaking. But I am glad that Jonesy from Fortnite did not get in, because we really don't need another character that actually crafts stuff in the game, and it'd be really, really stupid and a waste of a slot in the Fighter Pass 2. So, yeah, thank God they deconfirmed Jonesy. So, yeah, I have no... Like I said before, a bunch of times before, I have no idea who's going to get revealed. I really don't. Okay, so... since it's going to begin in 10 minutes anyway, so... Sean's having trouble getting Jurassic World Evolution mods to work, so, I'll have him join, the stream. That way we can see what gets revealed for this Nintendo Direct. I'm actually kind of curious who does get revealed, and I hope that it's a good one like Sephiroth was. Like, not necessarily a sword fighter, but an actual good reveal. So yeah, 10 more minutes, well actually 9 because I'm looking at my clock on my PC, it's 4:51. So yeah, about 9 more minutes. We'll finally get to see who's revealed. And as far as goofiness goes, my cat's just enjoying my comforter. Reason got it yesterday. How you doing, Licorice? You goofy cat. He's behind me, which I don't have my webcam on for you guys to see him, but he is behind me, just chilling. So now. Okay, let's get Booper Duper. One of the group chats that I'm in on Discord. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I got the chat feed. I got on my side. I don't know where I'm gonna actually spawn chat in this particular thing because of the background, because it's weird, but what can you do? Okay, so let me make sure. Well, my phone just went sleep mode. I gotta make sure that the audio can detect itself when this thing goes live, which is in about 7 minutes. Of course. Interrupt my live stream. I'll be back. Okay, what time is it now? Oh, right on time. And now the goofy cat Licorice is now hiding. Under my bed. So now I just gotta... Alright. Final predictions. Crash, Sante, Rayman, Dante, Ryu Hayabusa, Doomslayer, another Sonic rep, a Tekken rep, anything will be perfect at this point. And ones I know are not going to happen, Waluigi, Jonesy, Master Chief. Plus, we really don't need Master Chief now because we already got 2 Microsoft reps. Like, there's no way they're gonna do a 3rd Microsoft rep. That's just kind of a little ridiculous at that point. So, alright. Alright, so it's time to begin this crazy mayhem. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. Let's see if the thing has... There we go. So here it comes. Oh, it's still got the whole virus thing on my jig. Nintendo Direct. Okay, at least I know the sound works. What do we got? First reveal. This looks like Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
This looks like Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I couldn't find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
What?
Huh?
Whoa, wait, what? Okay.
I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me,
Okay.
Rex.
Everyone chill out. This took a left field right off the bat.
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
This took a left field. This took a left field.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers. Talk about a tight spot. Mythra? Let me handle this.
I did not expect that. don't tell me they are doing. Wait, what?
Mythra!
Cutting it close, huh?
I swear to God, if this is the.
Planning on leaving? Gee, I feel
What?
kind of bad now. Coming through!
How is this even possible? Like, this went all left field on all the predictions I had.
Ray of punishment! Throw with that! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Okay, oh my God.
You two can swap between each other freely.
I did not expect that.
Serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lay your
Alright.
hand.
Sacred arrow! Burning
Sword! Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
This took a total left field. I did not see that coming.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm
Ugh.
Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
I've not played Xenoblade
Last
Chronicles
year,
1 or 2.
we
I've played
delivered
X
some news
on the
through
Wii
a
U.
series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm still
What
trying
you
to figure
just
out.
saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in
So
Super
this is
Smash
basically
Bros.
the
Ultimate.
Zelda slash Sheik
This fighter
from
releases in
the
March,
likes of Melee
so
and
we
Brawl.
hope you'll stay
Oh,
tuned just a bit
Ultimate,
longer.
I guess.
All right, let's continue
Ugh.
with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Wait, Fall Guys? Oh yeah, Fall Guys is coming to the Switch. Well, that's Fall Guys. I just wasn't expecting. Holy crap! That Smash reveal literally. Oh.
Stumble
I mean,
toward
don't get me
greatness
wrong, it was a
when
good
Fall Guys
reveal, it's
Ultimate
just,
Knockout
it-
comes to the Nintendo
it
Switch
totally
system
went left field.
summer 2021.
Okay, so summer 2021 for Fall Guys, huh?
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Outer
Venture into the
Wilds?
vast reaches of space to uncover
Oh!
the secrets left
Outer
behind
Wilds,
by an
wow.
ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch
Okay.
summer
I thought it was-
2021.
That's interesting.
Put your
I
sleuthing
guess.
skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Okay.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and
Interesting.
modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and
Okay.
turns
Ugh.
await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural
Here's-
rumor after a
here's what
mysterious
the hon-
death to free
when
students
I
from a
first saw
sinister
Xenoblade
nightmare.
Chronicles 2, I was thinking like,
Interrogate
oh, that's
suspects
just
and
gonna
hunt for
be
clues to piece together
for a
these
new
chilling
DLC. Nope,
conundrums.
that just came out of nowhere.
Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けて
Oh,
ここから出して
I don't know what to say.
自
So,
分の目の前に
so all that's left
血
is
染めの少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in
One more
Famicom
fighter.
Detective Club: The
It's
Missing
gotta
Heir
be
and
Crash.
Famicom Detective Club:
Then
The Girl
again,
Who
I really
Stands
hope they do
Behind.
more DLC.
Coming
I
to
know,
Nintendo
I'm
Switch
talking
May
over this.
14th.
Interesting.
Pre-orders
Some
begin
big-
today
okay, so
on
May
Nintendo
14th
eShop.
of these games. Okay.
A new age of battles begins.
Okay. Don't know what this is. This looks like Dynasty Warriors. This has to be Dynasty Warriors. There's no other way. There's no inconceivable way. Or, of course, I could be wrong, you know.
この石頭こうつけは俺が切る
Samurai Warriors? 5? I don't think I've heard of this series.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh!
Dive into the history of the
So it's a
Sengoku
franchise.
period as
Again,
the
I'm
series
not-
now
I'm not
shines the
familiar with this.
spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
So it's basically another
In Samurai Warriors 5,
variant of
slashing its
Dynasty
way
Warriors
onto
or something.
Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
something like that, I guess. What do we got now?
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
Fadiel.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered
Oh!
HD graphics is coming
Legend
to
of Mana.
Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Nice. Oh, is this Monster Hunter Rise? Yep, it is. It's Monster Hunter. It's Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, that is just as ugly and creepy and menacing as it always is. Basarios. Okay, I like this. I'm liking that there's new monsters.
I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo.
Magnum
Suffered
Malo.
some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this game! Pull yourselves together!
Okay, so there's some Rathians, some Rathaloses.
Let's go, everyone!
Well, Rathalos is red, Rathian is
somewhere
red.
else.
You listen to
I
me
think that's
now.
right. Maybe it's a golden Rathalos, who knows? Wait, you can ride on back of the monster.
Watch out for the Apex! Do not let it pass!
Apex Arzuros.
The Rampage.
Well, I know
How
Sean's
long
gonna
do
be
you
going
think it's
hunting for
going to
that
last?
bear. Yep, Monster Hunter Rise. Looking good. That game's actually looking
Noah.
pretty good.
We should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Oh, wow. That soon? March 26th. Wow. Oh, and it's getting its own Monster Hunter themed Switch stuff.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
At least it's better than the
How will our heroes
goddamn
fare
movie.
against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, what do you got? What
Fairway
the
is open
fuck?
once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the
this
Mario
Mario
Golf
Golf?
series,
Oh my
coming to
God!
Nintendo Switch. Study the
I
wind and
haven't-
terrain.
It's
Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
after many years, it's finally back!
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on
Oh my
courses filled
God.
with lush, natural scenery.
I missed this game so much.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan
Oh
that
my
lets you
God.
examine a course's terrain.
This is by far one of my
These
favorite reveals
features
thus
can help
far,
you
besides
ace your
the Smash
shots.
one.
In
I
addition
like
to
the
button
Smash reveal,
controls,
but this
you can also
this
use
just makes
motion
me
controls
happy. This
by holding
takes
a
me back to the
Joy-Con
times
controller
of
like a
Mario
golf
Golf
club.
Toadstool Tour.
Gently swing
Ah,
the controller
good
to have
times.
your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Now all we need is strikers and baseball again.
On top of all that,
Nintendo, what big
there are
you-
several modes with
What-
new elements
what?
that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
I need a release date. I need a release
It's
date
always
now.
your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then
Right
you'll
now.
race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top.
This
Your
is-
golfing skills aren't the only things at play.
This is
Make
insane.
use of
This
dashes
is
and
beautiful.
special shots
This
to
is
beat
the most
the
beautiful thing
competition.
that I've waited for years.
Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character,
You can
you'll
use
start
your
out as a
Miis.
rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience
It's
points
done.
earned during
It's
matches.
done. This is
Then
like one of the
allocate
greatest
points to
reveals
different
I've seen
stats,
for a Mario game.
allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your
Oh my
golfing
God.
skills to the test.
June
with Mario
25th.
Golf Super Rush
Holy
swings on Nintendo
crap.
Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop
I am
after this
so
presentation.
happy that Mario Golf's finally back.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series
It's
adds
finally
new
back.
gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
It's finally back. I am so
Please
happy.
look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, what do you got for me?
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
What do you got?
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh.
Play as the
Ta-
Hyperion lackey
Ooh.
Reese and the
Tales of
quick-witted con
Borderlands.
artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountainous
That's
cache.
nice. So it's coming to
Set
Switch.
between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Oh, that's
32
early
of
too.
Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind
Nice.
gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection.
I hope this
Local
music
co-op play is also
is not
available.
copyrighted,
Scratch
but-
that
Ooh, Street Fighter
nostalgic
2.
itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches
Can we
later
get Alien
today.
vs Predator, please? No.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily
that is
arsenal,
hilarious.
sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
A
Pre-orders
zombie
begin
using
today
a
on
jetpack
Nintendo
and a
eShop.
tank. Oh. That makes it hilarious.
It's Travis Touchdown
Ooh.
versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this game. I still gotta
not so
get.
fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll
Of
then
course,
face off
there is
against
gonna
a
be the
slew of
minigames.
unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
This looks nice.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense
I mean-
when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth.
I mean, aliens have
or, you know,
asses.
Nintendo
I mean,
Switch.
what
August
other
22nd.
word can describe asses? A donkey? Yes, I did a pun.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
And a
As
piranha.
above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Is this first person? What?
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Looks interesting. Not gonna lie, the art looks interesting.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Neon white. Okay. Looks interesting.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries
Oh,
in neon white.
that's gonna
Coming
be
to
a
Nintendo
hefty
Switch
weight.
winter 2021.
That's a hefty weight.
The DC superhero girls are here to
Okay, yep,
save the
this-
day.
This is where
Hi,
I.
everyone. My
this
name's
is where
Barbara
I-
Gordon,
This is where I try to
aka
Ba-
Batgirl. I'm
balance
always
that.
inventing
If
new
my
gadgets
mouse
to
can
fight
go-
crime, like my batarangs and
There we go.
backup. This is Supergirl. She's super strong.
This is where, just in case if there's no copyright. Okay, this is by far the weirdest game that I was not expecting on the list.
We fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it.
This is one of the games I may not be interested in. And don't get me wrong, I love DC Comics. It's just I really didn't watch this show in particular. I really didn't watch much of this show. I apologize for all that.
Make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Team Power
June 4th.
Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
Okay, next.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
This looks like Plants vs. Zombies. Yep, Plants vs. Zombies. How was I not surprised? And that's soon, apparently. Oh God. Hang on. No. Sorry. Copyright music. I really don't want I don't want copyright notifications like a madman. So sorry. And I don't know. Wait. Oh yeah, I have the music already turned off. What am I thinking? Okay, come on. Yes, it's just Plants vs. Zombies. There's really no need to talk about this. We already know what this is. There's no need. Come on. We know what this is. Okay, moving on. Thank you.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint,
hey,
anyone can.
Is this
Band together on a quest to face evil and
Metopia?
save faces.
Is this the game
coming
from
to Nintendo Switch? Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom.
I've been wanting to play this one for a while, but I never could because
your allies,
my 3DS
or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord stab.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
The Dark Lord
Glam up
stab.
your knees and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
This I might get just for the hilarity I could do with this.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
This is definitely something I'm gonna have to...
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally?
I'm sorry!
That's pretty darn good!
A
Care
horse?
for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
This is an updated Miitopia.
Venture with friends and familiar faces,
betting you right now,
and the lighthearted
Vinny
romp
is gonna
Miitopia.
have
Coming to Nintendo Switch
a
May
lot of
21st.
fun.
Pre-orders begin
this new
today
version.
on Nintendo eShop.
Pre-orders begin today on the eShop. Okay, I don't know how much it's gonna cost though, but...
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Ooh, Animal Crossing. I've actually been liking
Mario
this.
Brothers 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
That is clever.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
That's actually clever.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Ooh.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Nice.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the
I
latest
better
information.
follow them on Twitter when I get in.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Yeah, I need to get back into Animal Crossing. I haven't played it in a while.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
It's amazing.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Ooh, is it? What is it? Is it? What's this? There's. Is this Final Fantasy Tactics for the Switch? Nah, it can't be. There's no way. There's no way this is a new Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a HD series.
He leaves us no recourse.
Never mind.
Never.
Never
Azeroth
mind.
will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and
Yeah,
burnt
I could see that.
corpses?
Final Fantasy Tactics
You
for the
and
Switch, and
no
it shows a
other
new a different
must
title.
decide how
Never
you proceed.
mind.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I mean, this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics. It kind of
us through this
does.
safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy?
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources
I need to look at the
eventually
comments, too. Give
ignited
me a
into a
sec.
great conflict known as the Salt Iron War.
Oh,
Though the
Sean?
hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames
A
of
Xenoblade
war
2
threatened to
character got
engulf
into
the realm
Smash.
once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
And it's
Arvin,
not
did you
Rex.
say?
It's the Tomb 1 character that's partners that you go with in the game. I don't
this
know.
tactical RPG,
who it was.
battles take place on terrain with different
while this
elevations.
is going on. And
A
I know
character's
I should be
attack
paying
range is
attention to this,
determined
but
by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons such as bows and
Xenoblade
arrows.
2.
Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy
Pyra and
outflanked is
Mythra.
susceptible not only to your
Pyra
initial
and Mythra
attack,
are-
but
are
also
from,
a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind
Xenoblade
the
2.
enemy.
So yeah, those are the 2 characters. And no, they're not taking up both slots.
Charge into an enemy to
they're
send
like
them
a-
flying into position for a follow-up attack.
Here's the thing. You
We
remember
link
how
attacks together by first
Zelda at
casting
one point
ice magic
was
on the flames to create
had
water terrain.
was a Tomb 1 character back in
Then
Brawl and Melee?
electrify the area with lightning magic.
Yeah.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield
Yeah.
before taking
Pretty
action.
much, I'm guessing it's that scenario with this character. Hey, but hey, at least the reveal was good. I mean, I
Throughout
didn't
the story,
expect it.
You will be
You
faced
said
with
yourself,
making
Sean,
important
expect the
decisions
unexpected,
in a
and sure enough, it was
variety of
unexpected. It
situations.
took a left field from all the predictions I guessed earlier in the
Utility,
story.
morality, liberty.
So that means there's only
Collectively,
one
your
more
decisions will
DLC
establish
slot,
your
and hopefully they do a fighter
conviction,
pass 3.
affecting
If
how
they
the
do
story unfolds and
Fighter
who
Pass
will
3,
join
I
your
will
cause.
immediately buy it. You
Once
can't
more,
really
I would ask you plainly.
say, oh, we're cutting
Do
DLC
we or don't
right after this. No,
relinquish
you gotta go
to Esdrost.
full
Critical
force.
decisions
You gotta
that
go
may
full
determine
force.
the
There's
fates
no other
of
way.
nations are settled by vote on the scales
I don't
of conviction.
think Sakurai is up
Use
to making
information
a
you've
new
gathered
one
to
with
sway
smaller
allies
roster. I'd
toward
rather
your
have
favored cause.
a massive roster.
The story
with
will
unlimited
significantly
possibilities, in my opinion.
change based on how the
Because
votes
this
are
game has
cast.
unlimited
So they
possibilities.
refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical
See, I'm
decisions
confused
are
with
made,
this one. I
your
mean, it
journey
reminds
may
me.
take
Don't
you
get me
down
wrong.
paths
This one
divergent
game right here
from
reminds me
those
a bit of
other
Final
players.
Fantasy Tactics.
You will see what true might is.
I would have laughed if it was Final Fantasy
Project
Tactics.
Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information.
Well,
in
no
the
wonder why it
future.
reminded me of Final Fantasy
After this
Tactics. It's a
presentation,
Square game.
A demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback.
Demo available after
we
this
look
presentation.
forward to hearing
I have
your
to give it a try.
responses.
I mean,
on
it does
the demo.
remind me of Final Fantasy Tactics.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
What do we got?
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Okay, I gotta make sure this isn't copyrighted music. Oh, it's Star Wars. What is this? What game is this? Is this Star Wars? Hunter. Whoa. Oh. Okay. So
Star
it
Wars
isn't-
Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Hey, right side. It's not an EA game. Wait, this.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Remember how I said this was not an EA game?
Gorgon used many weapons.
This next one was.
Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
This is so bizarre.
Just once, I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
This is one of the most bizarre
I'm gonna
things
lead
I've
my
seen.
team to victory and kick some serious ass.
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some. Got you.
That is. What is? This one is
Find out what
confusing.
sound your face makes.
Incoming! Be the ball! Be the ball! Catch me!
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Be the
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me! What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game!
I did not expect any of that. That was weird.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to
I am
overcome
so
challenges and
confused right
monsters
now.
that stand in your way.
Okay,
What awaits you all at the end of your
okay,
journey? The battle for survival begins in World's
did
End
not
Club,
need to show up
venturing
on the
onto
game.
Nintendo Switch,
World's
May
End
28th.
Club. That is just mysterious as crazy as ever.
Wield the
Oh,
powers of
Hades!
Olympus with the physical release of
Another
Hades.
game I still need to eventually get.
Hades, the
on
critically
PC.
acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple
Really
Game
good.
of the Year
I
awards,
heard Hades was a
is
good
getting
game.
a physical release on Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
This
it's
version comes
physical
with a couple
release.
of extras to assist
Nice.
you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Nice.
3 deadly action games, 1
Ninja
masterful collection.
Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Oh my god.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
I
and
never
Ninja
could
Gaiden
beat
3
Sigma
Razor's
2.
Edge
I never could
are
beat the
coming
second
to Nintendo
one.
Switch
That
as
was
the
the one that I
action-packed
owned.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Oh my god.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
Oh yeah.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Nice.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
June 10th. Ooh. Nice. Oh,
More
there's
battles
some new
are coming to Hyrule Warriors,
Hyrule
Age
Warriors
of Calamity.
DLC. So we got some Hyrule Warriors DLC. Who's coming? That doesn't help me. That doesn't explain anything. That's the expansion pass. That doesn't tell me who's coming. That's a lot of help, Zelda.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Really?
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of
Man,
Light will
that's
soon
coming
embark
soon,
on a
too.
journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Nice.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins
Ghosts
series
and
comes to
Goblins.
life as the brave knight
There's
Arthur
spooky
will
scares.
unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Nice.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys.
Saga
Frontier has been
Frontier.
remastered for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, I've
Travel
never
through
heard of
a
this
stunning
one.
sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a
Apex.
growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far?
Going good.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Is it Breath of the Wild 2? Is it Metroid Prime 4?
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Okay, Breath of the Wild 2.
I'm sure a lot
Here
of
we
you
go.
saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Ah.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Okay, at least you gave
For
us a
now,
sign of relief.
we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Which Zelda game? I am curious. You got my attention. Is this what I think it is? Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
What? How and or why Curiosity killed cat, they say. I never played much as Skyward Sword. Now, all I know is that... Oh! That was rather fucking disturbing.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers.
Of course.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand
I don't
is the
mind
sword.
motion controls, it's
Swing
just...
it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
prefer holding a
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield.
Joy-Con.
By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
Origins.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD
Zelda lore
launches
is
July
all
16th.
over the place.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
This was the precursor to Breath of the Wild 1. In terms of control.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Other than that you confused the absolute living crap out of me, oh well.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control
I
stick.
don't know if I'm going to like the
Okay,
control.
the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
What's next? What's this? I don't know what this is. Wait. SPLATOON 3! What the shit? Oh my god. Bruh! I'm dead! I'm dead, wake me up! How? apologize for yours, Sean. This has to be there's no other way. If this is Splatoon 3, I am happy. If this is new content for Splatoon 2, I am also happy. I didn't think this was gonna happen. I thought they were gonna announce new shit for Splatoon 2. Wow. The city is much bigger than the previous two. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wake me up. I hope there's octolings. Oh my god, they even have heavy metal to this. Wow. I love the new hairstyles. Octolings are back, baby. Yes! Oh. Back into the ink. 2022! Oh, my chest!
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
It finally happened!
This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Not a problem. Oh my god. Okay, wow, holy shit, I don't know what to say. This was really good. I just did not okay. I'm gonna recap what the hell I just witnessed at the beginning. So, since Sean missed the beginning, I'll do him the favor of showing him off the character that he missed at the beginning. I just gotta find the beginning part again. So yeah, this part right here. That way Sean can get a clear idea real quick. But yeah, let's recap my favorite things about this particular Direct. Well, it's obvious the Splatoon 1 got me hyped and made my heart fly out my chest. No pun intended. But this was one of the reveals that took me left field. Like, I know. This one right here. Okay. This right here, at first I thought it was just gonna be, it's gonna be DLC for
Pyra just disappeared.
For Xenoblade 2 or whatever. Like, that's it. They're probably gonna show the Smash reveal after this or something. Because I was still thinking, it's gonna be Crash. I was wrong with that. It was gonna be Spyro. I was wrong with that. It was gonna be Shantae, Rayman, Doomslayer, a Sonic rep, a Tekken rep.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
I was also wrong on that. I just thought it was Dante. Wrong on that. Ryu Hayabusa. Wrong on that. But thankfully, there's still one more slot left.
Of the face of all rest.
Anything's possible.
Without trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
Alright. Sean? Get ready to witness the new Smash character.
Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because...
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Huh?
Pyra! And Mythra.
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Nope, Rex, you're me costume.
Behold the power of the Aegis!
So yeah, this character was so left field out of all the predictions that I guessed. Wow, just wow. Now, don't get me wrong, this makes me interested to see what the character plays like.
There are no pushovers. Talk about a tight spot.
Mythra?
Let me handle this.
So yeah, Mythra, so I'm probably going to guess, like, the down button B is probably going to be her switching to Mythra. Or something along those lines. I honestly don't know for certain.
Mythra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey,
So yeah, I don't know.
Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning, Buster! Photonic! Ray of punishment!
Mythra too close to Mothra for me. I mean, the pronunciation is a little similar.
Right here!
You two can swap between each other freely.
Yep, that has to be a down B. That has to be a down B.
Nothing can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Grumps?
Okay, so the Xenoblade 2 Dragon thing is the stage for Pyra and Mythra.
Look, our friends are here, and there's some
Again,
more.
another character that probably deconfirmed the spirit myth.
I'll lay you a hand.
I'm probably guessing these characters are spirits.
Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
Yeah,
expected
Shulk
to see you two again.
gets... Wait, was Shulk in the second game?
Now that you're in Smash,
I honestly
won't
don't
go
know. I
easy
have
on
not
you.
played Xenoblade Chronicles 1
Fighting
or 2.
words.
I played X, but not Chronicles 1 or 2.
We're fighters too!
So yeah, this was so left field, I wasn't expecting that. To be very honest. But yeah, that's the lovely direct. But what got me hyped the most out of this thing, like, this direct was good in its outright. There was some good, interesting stuff. Including the fact that another good one was Miitopia, because I watched Vinny, Fine Sauce, play a lot of that, and pretty hilarious. And you could do more stuff with it now. That's what makes me happy. And then, but this, at first, I was thinking like, oh, is it some Monster Hunter game? No, this right here, the moment she took off the hood, and I saw the Squid Ink tank in the background, Nintendo, you did it. Congratulations, Nintendo. You piqued my interest. But yeah, so that was the lovely direct coverage. But yeah, wow. I don't know what to say about that, but holy crap. This makes me happy. They're bringing back Octolings again. That makes me super happy. I love playing Octolings as well as Inklings in the second game. I mean, come on, I have a variety of characters on one of my Splatoon RP accounts. Because no apparent reason. That just shows you I love the game. But yeah, if my mouse can, cooperate. Oh, God, oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, God. My mouse is being a real pain. I just gotta find it again. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, that was the lovely Direct, people. This totally came out. The Smasher field was totally out of left field. I wasn't expecting that. But Splatoon 3 is what got me hyped the most. And again, Sean, I apologize for your ears, but oh my God, that was I'm kind of curious to know what happens in the story for the third game. That I am so curious about. Because in the final Splatfest, not way before the whole bonus Splatfest thing and whatnot, Team Chaos won. Team Chaos won. So I figured something crazy was going to happen with, like, the tutorial level or whatever. I don't know, but I am excited. So, without further ado, I'm going to end the thing here. So if you want to see the original Nintendo Direct yourself, I'm going to also, literally, link it in the description. So we're going to go to, I'm going to end the stream here, but holy crap. Oh. That was just wow. I don't know what to say. I'm actually quite excited. Same with the Monster Hunter game, which I'm actually excited for Monster Hunter. And I know one person is going to be excited for Splatoon just as much as I am, because he's played the first 2 games. Fine Sauce, Vinny. Oh, but yeah, that does it for this game coverage. I really hope you enjoyed it. Original video will be in the description. So, again, I'm excited. Nintendo got me hyped again, since 2020 was a major mishap on their Direct part. But that actually got me thrilled for Nintendo again. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for those who watch this on YouTube later. And I'll see you in the next video. So, good day, Hedgewolf.